Okie dokie. Um, hey guys, what is up? What the hell they did to this? It's it's totally different now. This is weird. Hmm. Hey Billy, what's up? They totally changed the format on me. Like I'm trying to figure it out right now. Day's been good. Day's been good. Day's been fun. Filmed my 40 question. Filmed my 40 question challenge today. Actually, was having so much fun filming it. I didn't want to stop. Or not filming it, editing it. I'm down to all the pan cropping right now. Why am I not in here in the middle? I'm like off to the side. No, they changed the format now. I thought you were going to stop smoking. I never said that. Lewis! Oh, can I still do this? Hey, I can. I never said I was going to stop smoking. I said eventually I should. Oh, it says 5. Wow. BMF Fishing, hello. And I have your comments show up in the stream. All right. I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't show me the basement right now. So, yeah, well. Unfortunately, it's my plight. These things are a lot better than when I used to smoke. I used to smoke cloves. That was really bad. I haven't had a clove since December. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to happen when somebody comes in. Because I can't, I don't see the basement. I don't know how this works. TMF Fishing is in here. Alec Alvarado is in here. Not much. They changed the freaking format on me. Came from it came from Not a Clue. No, I don't have anxiety or stress. Even when I smoke weed, it's just a smoking. Thanks for coming over from Not a Clue. I said I got a weird format going on here, guys. They changed everything on it since last week. I know they opened it up so you could host on a mobile platform, but I always had it in desktop. Hey, the line hook. Oh man, came from Not a Clue channel. Nice. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm really hoping it's not showing me the basement, so I don't know what's going to happen when somebody comes in. usually it's all smaller and I can see like when people pop up below. And I'm supposed to you guys all came from Not a Clue. Nice. I filmed the thing for him today. Or the thing he sent me, the 40 questions. Participants. All right, do I have to go there to see? Sorry. Johnny! What's up, Johnny? I don't know. I said I don't know. I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait to see when somebody pops in. They changed the format on this. That thing on top. Whoa. Yeah, it's all different now. I'm not sure. I don't want to like knock myself off accidentally, but not a clue. Um, well, I guess I'll just have to wait. Well, all you guys came in. Where the hell is he? I mean, sends up. Oh, never mind. Not a clue raid. He actually got off. I didn't even see you. I was editing the 40 question thing. I filmed it today. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. They changed this format on me here. Not a clue. I don't. It doesn't look like it did before. It's all the way to the bottom. I don't see a basement. I I don't know what's going to happen when somebody tries to come in. Like I don't know how it works. They totally because they're doing mobile hosting now, and I used to do it as a desktop. I had a desktop. So I don't know. Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to happen when somebody comes in. Yeah, they don't have like the invite thing anymore. They don't have. I have to go to more to do a post. It used to be on the bottom. I hate change. I hate change when I have something down. It took me forever. I know I'm live. It looked the same on mine, but I wasn't on mobile. Just fish. Just fish is in the house. Tito's in here. Was that one of them? Oh man, I'll have to retape it. I forgot to put my social number in there. I put my bank account. What is your favorite hat? I don't wear hats. Guess I can't get away with that one. It's through the same StreamYard. Uh, favorite hat. I think something bit me. Um, anything by Southern Coast Bass or any hat by Self Clothing. This hat's actually one I made. So my clothing company used to be called Self Clothing. I don't know. I'll just have to wait to see. It took me like a freaking month to figure out how to go live on a stupid phone. And hey Ferrari, what's up? How long did I fish for on Saturday? We fished for like 8 hours, something like that. God, this thing's all freaking weird now. I don't like change. I'm glad I haven't been drinking much yet. It took me like 2 weeks before I went live. I had it all there, and yeah, I was scared the first time. And then I did it, and I went, "What the hell was I scared for?" Did it? Changed on my end. I checked it when I went in, and it said it had it in the. I put it to browser, and it looked the same. It was all small now. Then I get in here, and the format's different. But it lets me invite guests. So if it lets me invite guests, then it it should show up, or it should tell me when somebody's waiting. I said before you can see the basement. Alrighty. I just say it's recording this. Are you on 42? What? I don't know what I'm on. What's the address? Shelly can go over. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. If somebody tries to get on the panel, I guess I'll figure it out, or they'll tell me, or something. Gotta go get a drink. All right, not a clue. Yeah, I said, I guess this is the test. I didn't expect this to be a new test for StreamYard. And I don't know. It doesn't show me how to like position people. Shows post comment. Before I had all the option where I could change people and all that, but I don't, like I said, until somebody gets in here. There's a hurricane in your way. Yeah, there's one already here. Yes, I have that. I already have the link in here. We'll just see. I didn't expect to be doing any tests today. I didn't expect to have a different format. It looks totally different. On my end, new tab, new incognito tab. I don't know. I don't use the phone much. I don't like change in it. I'm good at doing what I know to do, and then they effed with me. So at least I'm on here. I'm on here and I know I'm live. But I don't know if I'm going to still have my options or. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. The object of tonight is to have panels, though. Maybe it's a 3K. Yeah, they know it's a 3K. They're like, oh, guess what? It's nice. The screen's bigger for me. The screen used to be like that big. Now it's like more than half my phone. But I just, I liked that I had the options to move people around, highlight people when they're on the panel. And until somebody comes on the panel, I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know if this thing changes or. And the go live used to be on top. Now the go live's on the bottom. I can't scroll at all. It's like it's locked. I used to be able to kind of scroll it up and down. Oh, great, I went in. I don't want to go in. I want to go back. I want to go further out. I was trying to swipe it this way, but it won't. It's like locked in. Oh well, we'll see when somebody knocks on the door. If somebody knocks on the door, I'm putting a link in. I figured out how to put the link in. Now I have to go to more, then post comment. This used to be already in the window. Now it's not. Well, I said I had it in desktop mode when I went in. See, they changed it because you couldn't be a host on a mobile. Now they changed it so you can host as a mobile on a mobile. So I guess we'll just let it go. What is StreamYard? StreamYard is just an app. I'm not trolling. YouTube will change it in a month. No, this isn't YouTube. This is StreamYard. I said you can't go. You can't do a panel through StreamYard through YouTube. You can go through StreamYard, Streamlabs, Zoom. I think that's it. It used to be Google Hangouts. They got rid of that. Oh, all right. I see something. I see this. Oh, what the hell happened? All right. There was somebody there. Oh, I guess I have to hit that button. Okay. Sorry. I don't know who that was. I just saw this. I see what happens. Down the bottom when there's a guest, it changes and there's a little red circle that says 1. Somebody was in here, but I think I kicked him out. I tried to click on him like I used to do, but right below it says invite guests. So I guess I got to hit that after I hit that. Multiple steps now. It used to be easy. They probably left. Nice. Mac, where are you? I don't know if it was him or not. It didn't show the video. But it said 1. Yeah, I saw something change, and right here at the bottom where it says guest now, instead of seeing him in the basement, a little number shows up that says guests. And I didn't hit invite. I don't know what I hit. I hit something and I went out of it. So I don't know. They come back. I'll figure it out. I know what to do to invite them. Crazy. Come on, Scott. How you doing, homeless? Thanks for coming in. Sorry, I'm sort of deboggled right now. They changed the format on me on Zoom on my phone, so I'm trying to figure it all out. Yeah, they changed the interface completely. So I went into it. I had the box checked for desktop because you couldn't host mobile, but if you faked them into thinking your phone was a desktop, then you could go live on your phone and host. Picture and make sure you hit the section that would allow 2 people on the panel. Oh wait, somebody's in here again. All right, it's Captain Clueless. I'm gonna hit invite guest. See if this works. No, that didn't work. That just copied it. Sorry, Captain. You're there. I see you. I have no idea. You're there. I see you. You were on the list. He said, first time to your StreamYard, you're gonna hit their picture and make sure you hit the section that will allow 2 people on panel. Yeah, before they just showed up in the basement. Yeah, but last time that showed up, I hit his picture and it disappeared. All right, Alec. Or Alex. No, Alec. All right, yeah. If I can get this to work. It showed up. I saw him right next to me. He's right there. He's still there. All right, let me see. Ban from studio. No, add to stream. There we go. Bingo. This is totally different now.
I was hoping it would
This is
last
like-
longer. I'm eating.
This is crazy. I have no options to like. Remember before I could change it? Like I could have you be you, or I could change the. There's none of those settings anymore.
That's weird, man. It all looks the same on my end.
Yeah, but
I
when
wonder
you're
if
hooked,
we'll change something specific to the Android platform.
well, I said I had it set for desktop, but I don't know. Next time I'll try it, I'll see. But I had it set, and everything else when I went in was all small, looked like desktop, and then when it kicked me in here, everything changed. It's nice. My screen is like almost my whole phone now, and the comments are bigger. but I can't see the basement. I don't have options for changing the orientation. Let me see if I tap.
Carolina Bad Bass said you're back. Yep.
Tap include this solo layout, remove from stream, and you. That's like all it has. That is weird. It's nice that I can see you big now. Before I could see you bigger in the basement than I could see you on the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I always kept it scrolled up so I could see people in the basement better than I could see them on the screen. Now I can see you on the screen, but there's no options to change the layout like it used to be on on the desktop. You can change it all. You can bring them to the front. You can highlight them. You can change it from this to the small. Evidently, they took that away on the mobile. I had it on the mobile. I had it set to desktop in the mobile, but maybe they haven't override it now because you can host on a mobile and you didn't used to be able to.
What do you mean you didn't used to be able to? You've always done it on mobile.
Yeah, but you have to turn your phone into a desktop.
I never had to.
Well, you might have started.
Unless mine did it automatically, I would just go to Google Chrome, open up StreamYard, and I could just start streaming.
On a phone?
Yeah, on my iPhone.
With me, well, they changed it like a month or two ago.
Yeah, I did it. When I first started doing StreamYard, I tried it on my phone first, and it worked because I wanted to see if it worked while I was mobile at the lake.
Yeah, they changed it a while ago, but at first you couldn't. You could go live, or you could join a live, but you couldn't host a live.
I got you.
Go out and set your phone to rest. Turns back to mobile. No, I said when I came in here exactly the way I've been coming in here for over a year, and it changed the format on me.
Almost the podcast show. You got him up there. The podcast show. I'm back in chat.
This is nice though, because now I can actually see. Like the chat's so small to the right. When I put it on screen now, I can see it. It's really big.
Go out and set your phone to rest. It turns it back to mobile.
Well, I never had on rest. I did it. Everything looked like the desktop format until I hit enter studio, and then it flipped.
Huh.
Then it turned into this, and I can't shrink it. I said this totally, on mine, the invite used to be on the top right. Is that where your go live, was it at the top right?
Yeah.
No, now on mine, it's on the bottom.
Huh.
My end button is right here on the bottom. It used to be up in the top right corner.
Right. Yeah.
No, now it's at the bottom.
That is weird.
And all you get down below is you have mic, cam, guests, and more.
I'm gonna try going live on my phone right now, just to see what it does.
I don't know. It's different from.
Go to StreamYard. Create broadcast. Hit my channel. Title test. Done. I'm gonna make it private.
That's because it's not. You said it's because it's not in desktop mode, but you always did it not in desktop mode, and that's the way it looked to you, right?
I don't ever change desktop mode or do anything like that. I literally just go to Safari, and so yeah, when I just went to create them, and that's what it came up with. Sorry, hang on.
Yeah, but if you turn it to desktop, that's the way mine looks when I come in.
Enter broadcast. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, I see. Yeah. But see at the bottom, it says, it's down at the bottom. It says go live.
Yeah. Yeah. And that used to be in the top right.
But still, it should work the same, right? If guests come in.
Well, no, it's totally different now.
Oh.
This is becoming an IT channel.
Exactly. And not a good one.
I said it's different now. The interface, they changed the interface.
Really?
You can't see the basement anymore. And I have to hit the more button and then hit post. And then it puts it at the very bottom, and I have to hit paste and then chat. It used to be all right at the bottom below the chats, but now it pops it up on the screen.
Strange.
I think it overrides it now. That's what it's doing. If you have it in desktop mode, it overrides it because you can host mobile now. Why did I win?
Mine didn't look like it had an option to override anything or anything like that. All right, I'm sorry. Is that a 92-inch screen there, Nautically? No, it's just a 72, I think. 72-inch.
I don't know. Take the difference between the top of it and the ceiling, times by pi, add 14 feet.
Pi is 3.14, in case you forgot.
Yeah, and you can extrapolate the size of the screen compared to the distance from the screen to the ceiling. And yeah. I never win unless it involves what? Brains. I never get lucky. Well, we'll see if somebody else ever comes in, what it does then. I'm sure I'll get another pop-up that says guest. I would assume. Since you can have, up to like 10 now in StreamYard?
Something like that, which, my God, that would be cool.
I know. Yeah. 6 was a hell of a venture.
Yeah. I'm with just one other person, and I don't much care to do panels. It's all right, but.
Well, we'll see. If more people come in, we'll see what happens. I figured out how to get you in here. There's 11. Time to talk. I had a lot of fun doing the 40 questions thing, though.
Yeah, I did too.
It's a lot different than yours.
I bet. That's why I selected you.
Yeah, I kind of went overboard with it, but
nothing wrong with that. Who are the? Can you tell? Well, I guess we can wait. I was gonna say, who are the 6 people you selected?
I didn't select anybody because everybody I kind of know is all the people you have.
Yeah, but I only selected 6. You could have chose Real Men Cook, Just Fish,
I don't know. I might add them later. At the end, I just said I don't think I have 6 friends that have YouTube channels. So I'll have to get back to you.
I don't think I have 6 friends smart enough to answer 40 questions.
and half of those 6 you already invited. So
You guys have been to Pyramid Lake off Grapevine? You're getting questions and stuff in the chat that
I know
it's your chat, so
no, I've never been to Pyramid. I've driven by it a lot. I've never been to it. I can always add in the chat later. I'm only up to question 22 with the cropping and the pan tool. That's my new hardest thing to do.
I heard you say that.
Yeah. I'm in love with that thing now, but it's so time consuming.
Wasn't your last live stream? I think you were talking about how you're like, oh my God, I didn't realize how much I didn't know that I should have been using that, because you were talking about where you have a cameraman. If you have a third-party cameraman, they can zoom in on you and pull back, and you can do all of that stuff with the crop and
yeah. But I mean, the pan crop tool only really works if you have a stable stationary camera, because then you can give it animation. If you're trying to move around, the camera's moving, it would mess it up. But that's why I like it when I'm out on my porch and that, because I can make it more interesting and all that, instead of 8 minutes of me just sitting in the same position in front of the camera. I can move myself to the left, to the right. I can do a zoom in. I can zoom out. I can put myself in cinema and jump around, so it keeps it really. Because it's more than 15 seconds, people leave. So.
Right.
It's all back to the MTV stuff. That's why they were so quick with their edits.
Yeah, Lunker's TV, man, he does so many quick edits, it makes me jittery. I feel like I have ADHD watching his videos.
Yeah, there's a time to speed up and time to slow it down. I'm sure I'll get better at it as I get more into using the pan crop. Time to just leave it alone, and times to play with it.
Yeah. Yeah, his guy that's doing the editing, man, he is in love with the hard crop. Not the crop, but the hard break.
Yeah. His old guy was better. I don't know if you remember the older guy, the older sort of heavyset guy that was his cameraman and editor.
No.
He left him because he wanted to start doing movies and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he actually got a big movie camera that he started filming the third person stuff with at the end of being there. And then, he left, and Lunker said there's nothing between him and that, but he wanted to move on to something more than YouTube. Anyone have what?
No, I'm not eating fish. I'm actually eating
tilapia. He's eating the one from my intro right now.
Yeah, exactly.
He finally got to it. It's been in the fridge. It's been in the fridge since then.
No, it's actually it's Chinese food that I mixed. It's chicken lo mein that I mixed with rice.
You know what you should have done? It would have been really funny if you would have done a fake catch and cook about the intro fish.
What's funny is I was actually texting Backroads and Bass when I was in the grocery store. I said, "Hey, I had that tilapia up," and I was like, "Dude," I sent him a picture of it. I said, "You know how CCB has people hold up fish and say like, share?" I said,
"I'm gonna do it."
Frozen fish in the grocery store. But you know what I didn't know? I did not know that's what became my shirt. I had no idea.
That's where it comes from.
I know, but I didn't know that at the time. I didn't think about it.
It's a great shirt, though.
You're right. You said it was one of the most difficult ones you had to make.
Oh yeah, with all that different stuff, and all the bottles and the shelves and doing the coloring and figuring out what to color and how to color it. And usually it's just trees and water and dirt, but you had like hot sauce bottles and soda bottles and.
Well, I was there by myself, so I had to set up my phone on the aisle. My phone on a bag of rice because it was the only soft, malleable thing I could put my phone in. So I
You had to ad-lib the tripod.
I had to make a tripod out of a bag of rice, and people are looking at me like, "What is this?"
I was just say, try to wait till nobody's there, so that people aren't staring at you all funny. You're like,
"Yep."
I really hate to do this right here, but
I actually thought about recruiting some people to kind of do it with me, kind of come in and let everybody say it.
Turned out good. Jay Jones just sent me one. Backroads hasn't sent me one yet, but Jay Jones sent me an intro.
Captain, I loved your video. Which one? The 40 questions one? And Carolina Bad Bass? No, I've heard of Bass Geek.
Oh, you're getting it ahead of me. I didn't even see that comment. It just popped up. I'm like, what the hell is he talking? I don't see a comment.
Oh, video. I'm on the live and you're on StreamYard. I have both of them.
Yeah, I have a 45-second delay or something.
I'm sorry. Yep. I'll wait before I could tell you your future.
Exactly. Yeah. We can do the old Kreskin thing from the Tonight Show with the envelope.
The what? Oh yeah, the amazing Kreskin.
Kreskin, yeah. I'd be like, so what's my next comment gonna be? Great Kreskin.
I would be what's his name? Ed McMahon.
No, you'd be Kreskin because you would know it before me. I would ask the question and you would answer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna allow more than one person. When I hit it for invite, it shows like the space looks like it can add a bunch of people. But I won't know until somebody else decides to come in. Because when I hit guess, yeah, it shows me, but there's like, it looks like there's room for like 4 or 5 more to the right of it. So until somebody else comes in, I won't know. All right, Carolina. Was it Carolina Bad Bass?
Carolina Bad Bass, yeah. I'm gonna have to check out Bass Geek. I guess that's a channel on YouTube.
Yeah, he knows me really well. He used to come into my lives.
Who?
Bass Geek.
Oh, really?
He used to come into my lives. Used to leave comments with me, all that. But once he got over like 5,000 or 3,000 or something, he doesn't talk to me anymore.
He's a big fan.
He's at like 30,000 now or something like that. Yeah, when I knew him, he was like at 1,000 like me or 2,000, and they just blew up. I left a comment to him a while ago on that, and he's like, "Yeah."
What do you think of my new logo?
I like it. He said, "Oh yeah, man, been a long time. Thanks."
That's crazy, Roman. So she started recording them because they were making a scene by just having fun. I had a great scene happen to me today at the DMV.
Wait, I'm missing all that. There were some guys laughing out loud. Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. So at the DMV today, I got to witness a police chase. And this little fellow just flew right into me.
Well, good. Ladybug?
I don't know. It's tasty.
Protein.
But no.
I had a police chase on my live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could hear it in the background. Some car was like
came into the parking lot where I was standing, and I started recording it. And the police got out, started beating on his window to try to get him out of the car. They ended up jerking him out of the driver's side. I have no idea what it was all about. It was pretty funny.
No, I was on one of my lives and I heard this like it sounded like somebody burning out, but it was going down here to my left, probably on Reservation Road, and then I started hearing sirens behind it. Then it turned around and it was skidding the whole time, and then it turned and it went on the road that's straight across from me, and the whole time you heard sirens.
Fire locked up or something?
Yeah, they must have like I don't know, put a strip out or flattened or
Right.
hit a curb, and yeah, and then he went that way, and then I heard him go back over there, and then I heard him go back down, and everyone's on me, and I'm like being quiet, and they're like, "Hey, I can hear this. I can hear it. Sounds like someone's like doing donuts." I'm like, yeah, but you hear the sirens? They're following him everywhere he goes. And then he kind of went back the other way, and then it stopped. So I guess it finally locked his wheel up or something, but yeah, it happened while I was live. I was like, because I could follow where it was going, and it turned around, and then I could see, and then it turned around on that road, and it went back the other way, and I was just like, they must be chasing somebody, guys.
Right. No, real man. So this guy, he was on the road behind me, and me and a bunch of other people are standing outside because of this social distancing thing. And we hear all these sirens, and I look over, and there's like 6 police cars chasing a Ford Expedition, and he turns into the DMV, the guy that's running from the cops, and I mean turned in slow, like just casual, pulled up like he's going to pull into a parking spot. The police pull up next to him, and they're on the microphone, get out of the car, blah, blah, do not move, do not move. He puts it in reverse, nice and kindly backs it up nice and neat into a parking space. and then
they yanked him out?
Right. Well, the cops jump at this point. Once he backs it into a parking space, the cops jump out. One has got a baton in his hand, and he's trying to bust out the back window. Another cop comes out with his gun drawn and goes around the windshield, telling the guy to keep his hands up or whatever, comes around to the driver's door, pops it open, and pulls him out. They throw him in cuffs and hauled him off.
And you got it all on video?
I got most of it on video, yeah.
Too bad they didn't kill him. That would have been better. I almost made you lose it there.
Dive in the nose does not feel good. Oh.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you got me.
Well, I wonder if this.
The quality of the video is not good. Not the quality is not good. It's just I was looking around. I wasn't really paying attention, so it's just kind of crappy video. Nothing good enough to post.
I'm just still wondering the StreamYard if it's. I don't know, since they switched it. I'm sure you got to at least have so many people in here.
Yeah, they're just getting him out of the car.
Is that an Escalade? What is that?
No, he came out of that red SUV in the back, the Expedition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're escorting him to the car now, and I put the phone down. But, I mean, there's a bunch more to it. I'm not showing it because it's nothing super special.
You haven't seen the comment yet.
Oh, he could have just acted his family up.
No, the one on screen. The one on screen.
Oh, how many people has the captain married?
Captain of a ship. You're allowed to marry people. Like.
How many people have, like I'm ordained.
Ding ding. All right.
Yeah.
He had to like tap on him for a second there.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I've only married
one.
I've
been married twice, but what does that matter?
No, we're talking. Yeah, he's talking as the marrier, not the marryee. Right? Is that right? The priest, not the couple.
Did the captain like Ginger or Marianne better?
Well, there you go. That should have been on the 40 questions right there.
Ginger or Marianne?
Ginger or Marianne. There we go. We got to do our own 40.
You just took the words right out of my mouth again. I was about to say we're going to have to come up with our own 40 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the 40 questions was kind of fun, though. It was something different.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing it.
When are you going to – when's yours post?
Wednesday. I'm going to put up Wednesday. I already have – I have a show filmed and another vlog film, but I'm going to throw that one up. That one was more fun.
Oh, Real Man threw Jeannie in there.
Yeah, Jeannie. The 40 woman question.
This or this, this or this, this or this.
When you were a kid.
The 40 women challenge.
Yeah.
And what you have to do is you have to do it like a bracket, like a drag racing bracket.
Yeah.
You keep paring it down until you get to the last two to determine who with the ultimate.
Who will win?
Cat.
Who wins the ultimate hot sitcom star? From the 60s to the 90s.
Right. When Gilligan built the taxi, did you say to him he had lost his marbles?
That taxi was cool they had there.
I don't remember the taxi.
You don't remember that episode with the taxi? The pedal taxi? Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't watch a lot of Gilligan's Island.
You got to be a diehard to know that scene.
Yeah, I didn't
watch.
I thought it was kind of stupid.
What about Wrong Way Feldman?
What about what?
Wrong Way Feldman.
Is that from that show?
Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to know that. I don't know much.
He crashes his plane on the island. I think that was from that. Is he from that or the Monkeys?
Well, then how did he get off, or did he stay there the whole time after he crashed the island?
Well, no, they ended up helping him fix the plane, and then he left them all behind. And didn't tell anybody they were there. Because he didn't want to be embarrassed because he lost his way again and ended up on an island.
Gotcha.
Oh, there was the other one with the actor, too, that showed up. Wrong Way was. Okay. It was Gilligan's Island. All right. Then there was the actor that showed up in a gorilla suit or something. And then he did the same thing. He was there and all that. And then he ended up having a helicopter pick him up, and he didn't tell anybody they were there.
Real Man said microwave or convention, or Jess Fish. Real Man cook, microwave or conventional? Hey, Jeff Fish, I think Hands On said he's going to try to mail out your items tomorrow. I mailed out the package to the winner of the giveaway today, and Hands On said he was mailing yours out tomorrow.
What? Jess Fish won?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a shirt and then some tackle from Hands On Fishing.
Oh. I'm probably going to do my winner giveaway tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard you say that. The guy that won mine lives in Nebraska.
I like to win with a gas. When do I get it? Oh, QT's in here.
Hey, QT.
Howdy. Welcome to me not understanding my new StreamYard. Welcome to me being confused. Again. Oh, my lives are still on there when I was trying to do it. I kept going live and then try to go live, and I would shut down the live and try to do a panel, and then come back regular live and say I couldn't get to work, and everybody would tell me stuff to do, and then I'd shut that live down, and then I'd go back and try the panel again, and I couldn't understand that. Eames the bride or whatever, she was on. She kept telling me go to desktop, go to desktop, the three dots, the three dots. And I'm like, what do you mean three dots? I don't understand. Because they wouldn't let you host.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let you host on a mobile. And I knew how to turn a desktop into a mobile. And then finally it clicked and I went, oh, because she always went live on StreamYard on a mobile. And I couldn't figure out how she did it because it would never let me. And she kept going, the three dots, go down and turn it to desktop.
Nice real man. First and last, Cook.
So yeah, it's still on my lives. It's a pretty funny trilogy of me trying to figure out how to go live. Because I was like completely, just like, I didn't get it. I didn't get what she kept telling me. The three dots. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? The three dots. I don't know what you mean by the three dots. And I'm like, oh, the one's up in the top left, top right. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then I hit it, and then down there's a box for desktop mode. And I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. And now I'm back to being an idiot because they changed the freaking format. I need to start a channel. Idiot fisherman. Idiot phone guy.
Idiot fishing. I guess I'll be a one-handed fisherwoman. What?
What? I see that one. Did she hurt her arm or something? Oh, she's fishing left hand. I don't know. It's something to do with the comment above.
You're supposed to be keeping up with your chat, not me.
What you have.
What have you done?
I don't know.
He does right. That's it. Yes.
I don't know. I'm just like I said, I don't know phones well, and I'm just like debacled right now. Hell, it took you what 3 times before I got you in the panel?
Yeah, well, yeah, it only took me once. I just logged in and waited for you to figure it out.
Why you showed up, and then down below it didn't say 1, and I was just like, oh, he's gone. And then somebody said hit it, and I hit it again. You were still there, and I'm like,
yeah, I stayed there. I was like, I'll just hang out here until he figures it out.
I don't know. I said until somebody else comes in, we'll figure it out because it hasn't come up and said. Because when it first came up, it said 1 in the red circle. So I'm assuming if there were 2 or 3 people waiting, it would come up and say like 3.
Right. Well, how are you going to know right now if somebody's down there waiting? Like, do you know if
now at the bottom there's a little generic 2 people, and underneath it says guess.
Okay.
And when you came in, all of a sudden a little red circle showed up that said 1. So I'm assuming if somebody else comes up, it'll.
So you're assuming.
Unless I'm only allowed 1 person. I mean, that's not
Right.
a panel. Aussie, go on and see if Scott can have another person in the panel. I'm just waiting. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm waiting. I was waiting to see what happened when he came in because I can't see the basement. You used to be able to see the basement, but it doesn't show anymore. I said it's really nice for a phone because they blew up the screen.
Oh, okay.
They blew up where the screen is. I evidently.
Oh, yeah. This part of it.
Yeah, and they took away the basement part and all the other options below, and the
But
options.
as long as the basement pops up.
That's what they did. They changed it to a pop-up.
Gotcha.
But you don't have the options to change how the layout is. Oh wait, we're gonna see what happens. He came in. All right, Aussie's in here. Add to stream.
Oh.
Hey, it works. It works. I can't change the format, but it works.
And he's on mute.
He's on mute, but he just came up to see if I can get it to work.
Yeah.
He might come in, he might not. Okay, yeah, I'll get it figured out. I said I have a more option, and that's just for me to post. Oh, layout. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, they have it all in pop-ups now. All right.
There we
we
go.
go. Yeah, it's a pop-up now.
Yeah.
They took all the buttons away and they changed it into a pop-up.
That's why you can see more of your screen now.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because they finally made it mobile accessible to hosts, so they had to condense everything into pop-ups to get more room on the phone. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm starting to understand it now, guys. I do like the layout better. It's just taking me a while to understand the language of the program.
Right.
LOL. Ozzy doesn't have a camera. He doesn't have a mic either. I wonder what happens if I hit mic. Let's see. Be back later. All right, Just Fish. Oh, it moves you up when you do that. That's nice. Before, it just kind of put you all over everything. All right, mic is only for me. Interesting. Before, you used to be able to mute the people.
Whoa.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, you're on now.
That's weird. You know what? I had internet dropout just before, and that's okay. When I come, I'll use a wireless mic headset, and then it came back on, and now you guys are in. I can hear you guys on my desktop speaker and not in my ears.
Huh.
That's fucking bizarre. I don't know what the fuck. I'll finish cooking. All done. Lunch is all done. What, did she know everything about me or something, that girl? How does she know everything about me?
Gee, I wonder. All right, I'm starting to like this now. I'm liking this format. It's just pop-ups now instead of.
What's different?
Well, I'm on my phone. Remember when I'm on my phone, I had to put it in desktop mode, so everything was shrunk. But now they allow you to host on a mobile. So they enlarged the screen. They moved over the comments. And everything below, you can't see the basement anymore. You just get a little icon. You hit the icon, it's a pop-up to add somebody. And then you used to be able to do all the layout right below the screen. Now you have to hit the guess, and right below it, it has layout, and then you can switch around the format. So to accommodate, so to accommodate mobile, since it's condensed, they had to put everything into pop-ups.
Got you.
Yeah, it's actually a lot cleaner format. I mean,
clean is good.
Yeah, the go live used to be in the top right. Now you go live, it's on the bottom in the little bottom strip.
They're fucking with your head, mate.
Yeah, I used to have to. The chat was at the bottom of the chat, so I could hit chat. Now you have to hit the pop up.
I know, Joel. I'm looking a little pale.
Yeah, basically it's now it's just you have to push a lot more buttons to get things done. There we go.
Hello to my beautiful people. I want to talk to you about sexual advances. AQT is a very beautiful woman. I like her very much.
Hey, Mac the Rack hasn't come by.
Mac the Rack not come here from me.
Where's my raccoon? Where's my pet raccoon? He hasn't been here.
Not for me, darling.
I don't like raccoons. OMG.
I'm not looking pale. Don't be racist, my darling. My beautiful buttercup.
Black Lives Matter.
She's my one and only beautiful buttercup. I bounce a basketball off her beautiful ass. I'm resisting her sexual advances.
This is nice, guys. I figured out the panels.
My darling.
Oh, wait. Somebody else is in here.
Scott, I find you a good woman. Good woman for you.
Chris is in here.
Chris is here.
Chris
Hi.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
How's it going, guys?
Chris, you sound like a beautiful man.
Thank you, son.
Well, look at him.
He looks very beautiful.
43.
I don't want to fuck you, Chris. You don't need to tell me this.
Whoa,
We only just met, my darling.
that was quick.
You're a very beautiful woman, Chris.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy who's related to Churchill? Is he back here on a different name now?
You're very sensual, Chris, but you're not very beautiful.
It's Aussie.
The Aussie.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, how you been, buddy?
I'm from Nigeria.
Yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Scott and I are going out in the water. We've been rocking it. The lake's coming back on fire over here for us a little bit.
Let's talk about the woman.
Yeah, but I saw you catch.
Yeah, that was the good point.
Chris, we don't talk about shows I haven't uploaded.
No, we were talking about the one you did upload. That's what we're talking about.
Breaking all the rules here today, Chris. Breaking
Yeah,
all the
I'm trying to see if I could slowly coax him into giving up some
No,
information.
no. I'm only talking about the last video that was uploaded.
Yeah.
It was fun though, man. Like 3 or 4 months I couldn't even use my boat, and I had just got everything set up to go and take it out with the little Prius, and then it was like Corona, Chinese virus, lockdown.
Right.
Chris, you sound like you're a very good fisherman.
Let's put it this way. In the last 3 years,
You fish
in the beginning of those years, I was taught from Scott a sequence of ways to fish. And then I went out every day and took that way of fishing and put the hours in to learn it. And now it's slowly over time has turned into something that I'm a person I can catch fish now. It's been a good progression.
Nice.
When did we get Big Daddy O in here?
Oh, he's very beautiful.
Who is that guy?
I am a Nigerian prince.
I think you look more like some Nigerian like cartel dude or something.
No, just a prince. Simple prince. That's all for me.
I'm thinking like Black Hawk Down, like Somalia.
I come to the USA to find a woman. I want a woman. Beautiful, sensual woman. More woman. Woman. Woman.
I've never heard this character from you.
A woman I can love.
Yeah. I've never heard this character from you, Ozzy.
You don't know much about me, Scotty. Scotty too hotty.
This your alter ego?
Big Daddy O.
I like you to call me Big Daddy O.
It almost sounds like a Hostess cake snack, you know? Big Daddy O's. Hostess.
Thank you, Ozzy, for running my
cereal.
channel. Look at this.
It's a
Big
cereal.
Daddy O.
What flavor, hey, Big Daddy O, what flavor would your Hostess snack be? Like the cake and the middle part and everything?
Chocolate with a really big creamy feeling.
Fucking Scott.
Well,
Oh my
on.
gosh. You know, that's a misnomer. They've done studies on that. It doesn't matter what color you are. Everything kind of equals out in the end. It's not.
Hey, Puffy, the magic dragon. Listen to me. Puffy, listen, magic dragon.
Hey, he got it though. Hey, I'll let you talk, but I just want to say at least you got that, because I couldn't put Puff the Magic Dragon because it wouldn't show all that. So that was good.
Marijuana, I know for you. I can look at you and see very drunk.
Hey, I live in America.
Yeah.
God bless America. I'm here for your woman.
And California at the same time.
I'm here to tackle your woman.
No, get your own woman.
No, I'm getting plenty woman here. I tell you. Don't be upset. Puff the Magic Dragon. You see my link to my channel. My channel is in the link.
You keep saying that I'm smoking stuff. Now you made me want to, so I've got to, turn the video off.
I can make you do whatever I choose. Big Daddy O has secret.
No, now when I ate them Hostess cakes, yeah, you might feel like that.
Okay. Hello, AQT. I think you're a very beautiful woman.
What do we do, Captain?
I'm just hanging out. Macaroni's
Like
about to come in.
Chris is doing wee wee.
I thought about warning him not to.
Chris to do the wee wee.
No, my wee.
I brought
Hey,
up.
what's up, Big
Ozzy. I don't know
Worm?
where Big Daddy O came from.
Dude, that's Big Worm.
Scott, I have posted a link in your chat for my channel.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
It's very beautiful.
At first, I thought Big Daddy O was that English dick that was on here.
Oh, don't be rude. Puffy the Magic Dragon.
Rex Mex? Was it Rex Mix?
Whatever, that guy was nuts.
RX Mix?
That is beautiful. All people are beautiful. Women, especially,
Rex
are
Mix,
very
right,
beautiful.
Captain?
Race mix. Race mix?
Rick, I think it's RX Mix, isn't it?
Race Mix. I don't know him.
I've never heard of that Hostess cake.
I expect you all to subscribe to my channel.
Well, I already named it. We already know what it's made of.
You can't. That's such a simple ingredient list.
What, chocolate with a big creamy filling?
AQT wants to ask you a question.
It has to have three. No, listen. It has to have three flavors because it's Big Daddy O. It has to have like some sprinkles on top or something, or like it has to have three flavors.
What I described was basically a ho-ho.
Yeah, we don't want that. That has chocolate on the outside, anyways. Like it, that has like the melted chocolate on the outside of the.
Chris, you're very beautiful, but you're talking too much, my friend.
I like talking.
I'm good. It's good that you learned how to talk. But Mom would say, "Shut the fuck up," sometimes, Chris, because you're very beautiful.
I did radio for 16 years, so you just get going and
you would have had old ladies who are deaf screaming from their ears. Chris, are you drinking alcohol?
Yeah, so is Scott.
I don't think I'm asking Scott. I'm asking you if you're drinking alcohol.
Hey,
I want to see your face. I don't like people that hide behind Big
I don't
Daddy
care what you like,
faces.
Chris. I'm here to make love.
Did you check the link?
Go to my channel.
No.
You put the link for Big Daddy O. This is a new character, evidently.
Very famous. Very famous in Nigeria. Women love me.
Hey, Captain, what are you drinking, buddy?
Water.
Water is bad. Without water, you don't have fish. Don't you know this, Chris?
It's without water, you ain't got your body mass. I'm not a hoe, Chris. I never said anybody was a hoe.
Oh, you're calling a woman a hoe.
Good night.
Ho.
Someone must be typing for me.
I said ho. I said ho-ho. The chocolate with a big creamy filling.
I would never call anybody, any chick a ho-ho unless I knew she was a ho-ho.
AQT says, can I have my boyfriend back now, Big Daddy O? I'm not sure. You want your boyfriend, you want Big Daddy O. Not sure which one you want.
Big Daddy O make me want to go to sleep.
Don't be like that to me, Chris. Chris, you have a skateboard. Go skateboard. Go skateboard for me.
It's dark. I'm not skateboarding right now.
You're not allowed out after dark. I know that. You're scared of the dark.
I like the dark.
You sound like my old. You sound like my old prison mate, Big Daddy O.
Oh, Scott, bend over and let me show you the way. Oh, this is like old times. Me and
what was
you.
His name? I forget his name. I forget his name. I can't remember his name right now. What was my fictitious prison's name?
Chris. I just like to say your name, Chris.
It wasn't Reggie. It was
Chris, could I ask you one question?
Hey, wait. I can look like I'm frozen. Watch.
You are frozen, Chris. You are mesmerized by Big Daddy O. He's gone dead. Chris has gone dead.
No movement.
Chris, I thought you were dead.
I froze up. You're totally breaking my heart.
It'll be called Dead Chris from now on.
Is this a fishing channel or a pimping channel?
Now the captain is in my trance. Go, Captain, Captain, no, so Captain. I love you very much, Captain. I want to shine your head like mine. Captain, Captain, oh, the Captain. Captain.
What's up with Austin tonight?
He's telling me that I'm talking too much and I'm scaring Grandma. Man, you're burning my ear holes out.
That's okay, Chris. You have 2 ears. They're very beautiful.
Actually, only one works. Only one works.
I will punch you with the other ear to make them both instead.
The other ear had a piece of lead go into it, so it don't work no more.
Chris, do you have woman? Do you have woman?
Bring back Ozzy.
I have an 11-year-old son. That's who I take care of. I love him a lot. That's my
Chris,
main man.
Chris, if you come to my channel, I get you woman. I get you woman. Much woman. Much woman.
I'm good. You sound more like a Spanish guy. Those Nigerian guys aren't that. They're way more cool and calm.
Beautiful people. We are very beautiful people. Mm-hmm. Yes, Chris.
AQD wants Ozzy back.
So do I.
There you go.
I prefer his.
That was very good, though.
That was good, man. You had that character rolling.
You broke character once, though.
Yeah, I always do. The thing, isn't it? What do you do?
I heard your voice sneak in there in one of the comments.
Don't you? There's a girl we know, Australian woman. She's down in Tasmania, and she strung this Nigerian scammer along for months and months and months. He was trying to find love, and he thought he was in love with her, and she kept all the transactions of their conversation. And so she reads them out on a live stream. And so I did the character. I played the part of him and I was reading his part. And so that's what I come up with the character. It's going to be a fantastic channel. Oh, I could have got Chris a woman, Big Daddy A.
That's funny, though.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I was actually put off when you came on with him. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, it's a bit creepy. I did nearly laugh when Chris was doing the freaking not moving thing. He was like, fucking Captain Freeze got him in Dr. Freeze or whatever in Batman.
Yeah. No, but you had the character down. I didn't hear the accent.
It's actually doing the voice of my doctor, Dr. Sunny, and he's Asian. He's fucking Chinese. But that's how he talks.
That's your
Okay, that's the funny part of this whole thing right there. That was the funniest
That's your
part of
Asian
the entire
accent?
thing. That right there just made it all worth it.
Hello, David. How are you today? Dr.
That's
Sun.
your Asian accent.
That's how he talks. He's Chinese. That's how he talks. How are you, Scott? How are you today? One time I went to see him, he was fucking sick. My doctor was sick. And I said to him, he's about 70. And I said to Dr. Sonny, you need to probably rest a bit more and maybe lay down and take some aspirin or something. I'm thinking, that's stupid. I'm telling the
doctor. Chinese with an Indian accent.
There you go.
I actually put him on. I don't normally, if I'm on a live stream in my phone rooms, I just answer it with like the speaker on and let everyone hear. And one time it was him, and people fucking laughing their heads off at him. And he gave me my whole fucking name out. He gave my whole name and fucking doxed me.
That's like me in the Fozzie conspiracy when the shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a friend of mine, Carl. And that was his character. That was his character on Fishmasters. It used to be on NBC.
Okay.
And I used him as the hey guy. Hey guy, yeah. I shot him.
Hi guys.
I shot him. I was hunting bear. I was just hunting bear.
I worked with this guy. I used to manage a warehouse, and it was they had a chain of stores, women's fashion stores, and the guy that was in charge of all the window dressers, he was the gayest guy I ever met. Paul Mobbs, his name was. That's how he'd talk. He goes, hi guys, hi. It's like I'm already through tight shorts. I'm going, oh, fuck this.
Good night.
What are you doing, mate? You fucking sound like you're fucking in a with fucking what's his name? Fat Albert.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, look at that.
It's Fat Albert. And I'm going to sing a song for you.
I took myself out of my own life, so I am back to messing up.
I love the way QT's going to bed. She's fucking typing away like a fucking wild ass banshee.
Not right now.
Yeah, I actually took myself out of my own, so I don't have the StreamYard new thing down yet. What?
Where's the price from New Zealand?
I don't know. Where's Psycho Ducky usually comes in too, and he hasn't been in here.
I don't know. I've seen Bryce from New Zealand anyway. Maybe he got kicked out of New Zealand. Not sure.
He's been in and out, but I think he's still working a lot because he's a essential worker. So he's I don't know.
Very essential kind of guy. Yes.
Yeah. No, he's come in and out.
Yeah, he was on the panel last time when I came here once. Excuse me.
Yeah, he was in like 3 or 4 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Oh, we lost Chris.
No, I kicked him. I just kicked him. I just kicked him.
Oh, Captain's back. So you're active? Right. You're active now?
I'm gonna stay on, but I'm gonna drop out of the stream. Okay, I'm gonna drop out of the.
Okay, my darling.
You go to chat.
Okay, beautiful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay, beautiful.
I get it. We'll see if.
So how's the fishing been anyway?
Crappy.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've gone like 5 videos with like 2 fish. Right when I finally hit 3K and all my videos, I can't catch fish.
It's probably shout out to all the fish that are still alive that Scott didn't fucking kill.
Yeah. Did you see I made it to 3K?
I don't wanna feel. There it is. Dark chocolate. It's the fucking essence of life. I think Jesus had dark chocolate during the Last Supper. Not sure. I wasn't there, as you're probably well aware of. I did read that book. What's that book again? About I forget the name of it.
The Last Supper.
It contains a story about the Last Supper's in there, and about this guy built this fucking big ass boat. What's it called again? Fuck.
Oh.
Not
Oh wait. The Wonders. Wait, it starts with The Wonders. The Wonders of the World's Past. I think that's the name of it, isn't it?
It starts with a B or a C.
No, it's The Wonders of the World Past.
This one, last time I read it, was at a motel, and it was in the drawer. Not 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't put those in the drawers in our hotels anymore here in America.
Oh, what? Because people get to, if it's 50 Shades of Grey, I can't remember.
I don't remember, but I know they're not there anymore. They used to be in every hotel, but they're not there anymore.
Good stories in that freaking thing. Story about the guy who built the boat. That was just amazing. He didn't give a fuck.
Wasn't that Leon?
Mo, one of the 3 Stooges.
No, that was Owan. It was Owan.
Gideon. Like QT says, Gideon. No, Gideon.
It was Awan that built. It was Awan that built the boat.
Yeah, she's thinking of Gideon's Island with Skipper, Professor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was Awan. Oh wait, somebody's down below. Oh, Chris is back.
Chris,
sorry.
Welcome back, Chris.
Yeah, it's a new format for me. They switched the whole format, Chris. Now instead of singing in the basement, I have a little icon that just shows a circle with one.
I'm glad Chris is back.
I like the Owlsy Outlaw. That guy's chill.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like Big Daddy O?
No.
You didn't like his Chinese Indian doctor?
Well, if it means anything, Chris, I like you too, even though you didn't subscribe to my channel.
When did I? I didn't.
Mm-mm.
How do I find it? Under this exact name right here?
Mm-hmm. I'm well famous.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look for it then. I will.
I appreciate you.
I'll have to admit, when I click off, then I get back to routine of being dad. I'll tell you, it's like a switch.
Aw, good on you.
Well, that's good.
That's good age, though.
It's good to be dad.
Mm-hmm.
I like being dad. We went and played frisbee golf yesterday, and that was really fun. Hey, Scott, congratulations that you got your 3,000 subscribers, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're sticking. They didn't go below. It actually went further up.
That's awesome.
I just hang out at the parks and hang with other people's kids because legally I wasn't allowed to have them. Kids. No, well, you can park where you like, but legally they wouldn't let me have them.
Why?
Just jail. Basically, just jail. Mm-hmm.
I always said that too. People were like talking about parks, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't go within 100 feet of them. Restraining order.
Same. I still think, Chris, you know what jail's like. In, you're out, you're in, out, in, out, in.
No,
out,
I don't. No,
out,
no,
out.
I don't.
And you know what another thing is? Another thing, Ozzy? It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, you should know about that. Oh, yeah, baby. Scott knows about that.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think Mac's here.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I saw my pet raccoon. No? All right, maybe not. I thought I heard him drinking water, but he's not. No, I have a new pet. He comes by. He usually comes by every evening. Raccoon.
Johnny Bravo. Congratulations, Scott, he said. He gave you some beer. Hilton still puts them in your room. 50 Shades of Grey.
Well,
this channel is all about getting your bait wet. I haven't seen one fish yet.
No, I think you did. AQT, you saw me catch one fish. I remember. Because you said, oh my God, the first fish I've ever seen you catch live. You can't script the fish, you know? You can go live fishing, but you don't know if you're going to catch anything. If I go to the pier, I catch a lot, but when I go to a lake, I never know. It's just the adventure and the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see, like, beautiful scenery.
The way you said that right now is pretty poignant.
I know.
You couldn't put your hand up to the side. It was like, beautiful scenery.
You get to see beautiful scenery. You get Kodak moments at a beautiful lake. You might not catch a fish, but
you know Coyote, the reservoir part, Harvey Bear, where we go up. I think that's a very picturesque place.
Scott,
Ozzy,
if you met a woman, or when you meet a woman,
yeah.
say if she lived in, say, Washington State.
What does that have to do with it?
Would you move there?
What?
If you met a woman and she said to move there?
Is your name Scott? I'm pretty sure
sorry.
it's Chris. I'm pretty sure it's
Sorry.
Chris.
I didn't hear you say Scott. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he said Scott. I know. I've given up on women. They're not a focus anymore.
If I ever get a spare, I'll throw it to you.
Yeah. Can you give me a loaner?
Will you promise to look after it when you give it back?
Can you give me a scuff off, please? Can you give me a ricochet?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know of any. I don't know any.
Just bounce them off to my channel, and I'll get to know them.
I'll just have to ask you a question first.
Hey, Ozzy. Scott's looking for a talk, not a walk.
Oh. Hmm.
I have no idea what you just said.
Legs in the air or not in the air, Scott? It's preference.
Exactly. The legs are down, they're not up.
Chris is everything for you. We'll get to you in a moment, Chris.
Wow. Wow. I just Ozzy, I just met Dirty Chris. What the hell's going on?
He's just, I don't know. Something's come over him.
I know. Like, what the hell is that?
It's the freaking Aussie, man. He's just like
Big Daddy O.
That Daddy O guy.
Ain't
blaming me. Going, man.
AQ2 loves the scenery of your front porch.
Oh, I got the disco lights again.
Yeah, she loves the scenery.
Yeah. Soon,
she said, "Oh my goodness, Big Daddy, I got this one going." Yeah, Chris is like a fucking firecracker. He's like a firecracker.
Dude over here in the corner. Dude over here in the corner. I need a go-go cage.
And you got any fucking neighbors you can fucking root? Have sex with?
Yeah, dude, your neighbors are gonna be tripping on you, Scott.
They already do. They're like, why the hell this guy up all night on his porch talking to his phone?
They end up calling the cops on you eventually. Homeland Security.
I'm just thinking, mate, there's probably a woman who lives right in your street. You haven't met. Maybe put flyers in all the letterboxes. Put flyers in them, and say, my name's Scott. Pretty big fisherman. Got a pretty good channel. Got a mate Chris that hangs out with me all the time. He's a bit of a pain in the ass, but like long walks on the beach.
Capitola Bait and Tackle? No, I've never been there.
Oh my gosh.
Put flyers on the lamppost, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the other side of CCB is what Mondays are.
Oh.
You got to have one night to just let go, you know?
Yeah, this is the free-for-all.
Mm-hmm.
And those big-ass beers, don't they get warm?
It confuses a lot of fishermen, though. They're like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, really?
This is like the disco party.
I could talk fish.
For Scott.
I was only at the fish market 2 weeks ago. Buying fish.
That's your story? Nice.
Well, guarantee I'm going to catch something in it when I went there. Fucking just got 2 kilos of John Dory.
I don't need to catch them. I just want to eat them.
Yum.
But I don't eat fish, so.
You know what? I still think deep fried is the best.
No.
I know it's not healthy for you, but I still think deep fried.
Oh yeah, I think if I started eating fish, I'm pretty deep fried. I would probably love them.
Yeah, it's the best, but not good for you. Like breadcrumbs is nice and all that, but it's just not the same. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean it's tasty, not healthy.
Yeah, exactly. I think it sort of traps in all the juices of the fish inside the batter of deep frying, and that's what I think. That's why I like it.
Yeah, when I used to give them to the market that I buy my beer in. I used to bring them the rockfish.
Oh.
And I was like, how do you guys cook them? He goes, the owner's like, oh, we deep fry them.
Yeah.
Oh, so you took all the health out of them.
Yeah. All the omega acids in there. It's like all gone.
Yeah, but I used to catch them all the time, and I went in there, and a lot of times I go in there after I was at the pier, and I'd throw them all back, and I went, hey, do you want some fish? I go to the pier all the time, and yeah, I would always bring in a bag of like 5 or 6 of them or 10 of them, which is the limit, and they would divvy them up, and the workers would take them. And
did they give you some free beer?
No, but at the time I was smoking cloves, and they didn't carry them, so he started carrying them for me.
Oh, well, it's something, isn't it?
Yeah. But
that's smoke the clove cigarettes, yeah?
I used to, but I haven't had one since December. Now I'm on to the black and mild.
And yeah, hey, Scott, I'm proud of you, man, because those cloves are nothing nice.
I know.
They're
And
huge.
they're really expensive. Well, I do these and I have like 4 a day compared to 12 clubs a day or sometimes even more. So
I reckon you can't count.
yeah.
You don't fucking watch have that many fucking cigarettes just on your live stream.
And these are $1 a piece, and so $4 or $5 compared to like $8, $9. So I'm saving money, and I still have the process of smoking anyway.
Packet of cigarettes here is about nearly $50.
What?
Yep.
American?
No, Australian, so it's about 35.
$35 for a pack of smokes.
Yep.
And that's American.
I'm glad I don't smoke cigarettes.
It's about 30 in the pack though for that price.
Wow, so what? It's almost like a buck a cigarette.
Yeah.
With tax, right? It's like it really is. It's like $1 a cigarette plus tax.
But I was just in the Philippines in December and January. It's like all through Asia, they're like $2 a pack. Everyone fucking smokes. They all fucking.
I remember when you could get a pack of cigarettes for 79 cents.
Oh, well, you should have bought heaps of them back then, couldn't you? And you'd fucking be cool.
I mean, you could get a 99-cent pack of cigarettes, like back in the day. Anywhere they had nasty stuff. You could get the drum, where you rolled it yourself. Ugh.
Yeah, it's saying Capitola Boat and Bait. It's a skiff boat rental place.
Where is that? Why do I keep hearing you guys say that? I'm not looking at the chat.
AQT Suns and deep fries.
He put that in. He put that in, Chris, because he asked me if I'd ever been. And they said it's a skiff and boat rental.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, he put that in the chat.
Hey, they do have a good boat rental system out there. I've been over there several times. I grew up around Capitola all my life, so I mean the wharf is cool there. It's like an old school wharf, and they have like they have all the boats down. You walk down a real simple ramp right down to the we're below the harbor where they have like the like my wheelchair. I don't know about any of that stuff, but they have the boats down below. You walk down a nice, real easy ramp right down where the boats are on the water below the wharf, and you get in. You can rent them, and people do it all the time. I've seen it.
Yeah, I gotta be careful where I go with my wheelchair because I can't get in everywhere. So it's not that good.
I'm not a rental boat person.
Yeah,
I don't go on the ocean. The ocean's just not my place to be out on a boat, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I do not like the ocean on a boat. Yeah.
You got to be a different kind of person for that.
Yeah, it's too much swells, too much. Yeah. Too unpredictable for me.
Not with a boat, not with a coat. I do not like you, Sam. I am.
The lake is nice. The lake is like, yeah, a little bit of wind. It's all right.
Yeah, it's predictable, but the ocean.
Some thermal updrafts. Hey, I'm good.
The ocean can be it can change in a second.
And the ocean's weird. It's just a lot of water, a lot of force, a lot of power and energy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
True that. See, AQT's very safe fishing off her boat. She's got a boat. She's a captain too,
Yeah.
She's only got one arm.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a hook. She's got a hook on the other one.
She's a one-armed fisher woman.
Yeah.
You can grab the fish with the hook, right?
I don't know how she does it. I don't know. It looks really weird.
No, I meant that honestly, not being a prick or something. I figured you could. I mean,
it's called a gaff.
Why not?
I play tricks on her and that with the hook. I hang my washing off it and all sorts of shit. So
it's called a gaff.
A gaff, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about a gaff.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go up to the store. I'm gonna go to the post office, and if I don't, I'll never get there.
All right, have fun.
It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, right. That's
And I had
right.
lunch, and I
It's
gotta go.
daylight
Good
there.
luck. Drive safe, mate.
I never drive safe. I drive hard and fast. That's it.
Hey, put the
V8,
hammer
mate.
He
down.
drives on the right side of the road, man. He's totally different over there.
V8,
So,
and it just goes flat to the floor, mate.
just drop the hammer.
All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Later.
All right.
I'll keep it running in the stream.
Okay.
All right. Hey,
And
Scott,
then
so
there-
we're on the battle tub right now. What color worm are you going to use? The water's starting to green up. It's about 2 feet of visibility, and it looks like it's starting to green up in patches everywhere. It's not a full green run, but it's patches.
I'm gonna fish whatever they're hitting.
We're not talking about fishing tonight. I get it. All right.
No, I said I run through my normal gamut and you figure out what they're hitting.
Right. Well, like we always do, but I was thinking we could give some, like, what we were talking about, like some tips out or something, What would we do? Well, I know what I would do when it's like that, when it's greener. That's when I'd always go to the I had it right inside of my head, the June bug. That's when I always use the June bug, when the water is like that, really, really green with all the algae, when there's a lot of oxygen. I'll use that June bug color. That'll work good.
I don't know. I have 6 colors I use. I just run through them, figure out which one I want.
Yeah.
That's what everything is with fishing, is having a set number of colors, looking at the water, but you think one thing, but suddenly it's another. But you usually set yourself up with a certain amount of colors that work.
I'm saying like my default, that would be my default.
Yeah, you might start out with it, and then you're like, damn, they should be hitting this. And then you go to something else, you're like, that's weird. They're on this. But
Right.
Well, they want it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bait color selection for drop shot baits, and the 6 baits that I usually use color wise. You usually have to go through light, medium, and dark. That's just sort of with any sort of bait I've ever used in my 40 years of fishing. It's light, medium, and dark, and I hone it down to a couple darks that always work, a couple mediums that always work, and a couple lights that always work. And that's all I buy. I don't. That's what I did when I got with the Sticko. When I finally bought the Sticko, compared to my to when I had the colors I could get for my drop-in stick, which wasn't very many. But when I moved to Sticko, I experimented and I tried a bunch of them that they looked like they would work in that, but they just never worked. So I've just limited down to 6 of their colors that always seem to work. Yeah, no, it's just, it's just a matter of.
Okay.
It's just a matter of. It's very simple. Everyone wants a million colors and a million variations and a million things they can try. But you test those and you work those, and especially have a home lake where you fish a lot and see the different watercolor and everything else. And there's a hell of a lot of Stickos I bought, color wise, and a lot of the colors are very similar to what I bought, but different. But they just didn't seem to work. So it's a matter of just honing it down to simplifying it, getting down to what works, what doesn't work. And you have a lot less choices, which makes it much easier when you're fishing. Yeah, that's kind of thing. It's I mean, if you're thinking, pretty much every bait company gives you a million choices, or they only give you a few choices. And with me, the ones that give me a few choices, they're the more popular ones, and I don't like them. So within all my baits I use, either a topwater or a crank or spinnerbait or whatever, I like the ones that have a lot of it, and then I end up choosing ones that for some reason end up getting discontinued because it didn't sell. They last feed tonight, they were talking about not only using baby bluegill as bait, but to rub their fear pheromones onto other free-rig lures on the boat. No. I would no. Their fear pheromones. No. God, really? That's an interesting concept. Well, that's a concept that'll sell fishermen. Fear no. When bass eat something that's distressed and acting distressed, they're not hitting it because they're smelling it. They're hitting it because they see it being distressed. Bass's smell is not that acute. That's like one of the biggest falsehoods. See, Backroads comes in with that. No, that's you guys got to remember that most bait companies and articles that are written in that, they're doing things to sell you. It's a marketing scheme. It's a marketing concept. It's like the old 1800 snake oil people. Take this elixir and it'll cure all your ails. Use this scent because it has fear hormones infused, so no fish will resist it. That's complete total bullshit. It's selling fishermen, not fish. At least that's what I try to teach here. I mean, everybody tells me, and I see a lot of pros. Yeah. Oh, Fishing with Tanner came in. Yeah, Chris will be back in a sec. Yeah, it's the old snake oil salesman from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. I mean, it's a falsehood. They're sight and vibration oriented fish. They don't give a shit about taste. They don't give a shit about smell. That's not how they hunt. It's just plain and simple. Yeah, Chris will be back in a sec. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not, I mean, I don't know, for me, yeah, exactly, Backroads. I went down that. I went down that road with a fisherman back in the late 80s when I started flipping. And he was big into scents and putting the spray on the bait and all that other stuff. And yeah, I got one. I did it for a while. and it was just a mess. We'd get on my boat. It was just, and I said, I don't like this. This is just, it's too messy. I stopped using it, and I caught as many fish as him. Didn't make a difference. Yeah, mentally it might have been a confidence thing with him. I never used it. I tried it. Didn't seem to catch me more fish, and it was just messy, like getting the oil on me or getting it dripped on my boat. And I was like, this is nonsense. It's the sight and lateral line oriented, so scent should not matter. And then he said, oh, well, but they hang on to it longer. Well, how long do you need them to hang on to it? Like, you want to have all the raccoons follow you home. Yeah, or get in your boat because the scent's in there. You okay, Chris?
Yeah, I'm making some toast real quick, buddy.
Okay, there was just all kinds of weird sounds coming from you. I thought you were having a bad bathroom issue or something.
Oh man, it's a bread bag. I was just listening to you were talking, so I was just trying not to interrupt or anything.
That baby fish. Not really. It seems scientists really are now saying that baby fish, not lures, are smelled like how we can tell how human babies are smelled.
Ew.
Different than adult and elderly humans. What the fuck scientists are you listening to?
That was kind of weird.
First off, I'm a wildlife biologist by degree. I don't know what kind of scientist is saying that shit, but they're not a scientist. might be some. I don't know what kind of scientist that is, but it's not a scientist that's looking at fishing and how to catch fish.
That was kind of weird.
That has nothing to do with it. Bass do not smell. They do not use smell to follow their way to a bait. They don't go up and sniff a bait. See if they want to eat it. That catfish do, but catfish don't smell. Catfish smell is also not that good, but the taste buds in their whiskers is what leads them to scent smell. It's a scent that's basically taste buds within their whiskers. I don't even think catfish smell is that big.
So the bass is like sniffing. It's like, oh yeah, that's a jumbo worm, and then he sniffs again. Oh, that's a crawfish. No, it doesn't work that way.
Wait, what's that? Placebo effect with the scents. You could pee in the spray bottle. I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We're not talking about that. No, they don't. I said even catfish. People think catfish have incredible smell. They don't have incredible smell. They have incredible taste buds within their whiskers. They're tasting the water as they're swimming through it. And it is, I used to have a catfish in my tank, and I would put in live tuna or fresh tuna from the sushi place. He would come over with fresh tuna. I would drop that tuna in my 100-gallon tank, and that catfish was just sitting over here. Within 2 seconds of hitting that stream, the catfish just went freaking nuts. I'm like, how the hell? He's like on the other end of the tank. I drop the fresh tuna in where the stream is, bringing the water in from the filter. And almost instantaneously, he would go nuts and just start cruising all, and he would find it and eat it. But it's not smell, it's taste. Their whiskers have taste in them, not smell. They're tasting the water, not smelling the water. Do sharks smell blood? Yeah, actually, yeah. Sharks' smell is highly, highly acute. And they can smell through their noses, through actually scent in the water. I've heard they can detect blood up to 2 miles away if it's spread out to the stream. Yeah, sharks have extremely, and it's not whiskers, it's not taste, it's actually smell. They're actually smelling the water column. They can detect blood in the water column from up to 2 miles away. I'm sure the blood has to be in the column and be in a current or whatever. But not sure, guys. Just forwarding what I have heard tonight. Rubbing a bluegill on a bait could increase your catch ratio. No. No. You will not. See that? See, that's what people prey on in the fishing world, is a hype, a placebo. No, you need to learn how to fish. You need how it works bait. You need to know the colors. You need to know water. You need to know wind direction. You need to know. There's no magic bait. There's nothing you could put. Rubbing a bluegill on a bait, and it's a bait they're not reacting to anyway, is not going to make them eat that bait. It's just hype. It's not. They don't react to pheromone. I mean, I said I've seen all this. I've watched all this. I've seen articles written. I've seen articles written in Bass Magazine and FLW Magazine. And me as a wildlife biologist, when I read them, I'm like, this is total crap. This is just to sell someone on a certain bait or a certain scent. It's all marketing. I mean, it's all snake oil. It's all going back to that old snake oil elixir, the magic formula. It all comes down to knowing the prey, knowing how they hunt, and presentation of your bait. You ain't gonna add any magic smell or magic scent or anything like that that's gonna make them grab a bait more than they would if they didn't want it anyway. And you got to remember, YouTube is a very big place for fake videos.
Hey, Scott, I'm going to hit the road, buddy. Got to be up early, but I tried my best to have fun with you, so we'll see you next time.
Hey, you got to meet Big Daddy O, so.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a neat character.
And we learned it was just a character. I mean, I knew it was because he was in here as He was in here as Ozzy, so I knew I didn't accidentally let anybody else in.
I wasn't sure in the beginning, but whatever. It was a fun thing to play with. I'll let you know though when the battle tub's back up and running again. I'll hit you up.
All right. Yeah, that's totally cool, man.
All right, Scott. I'm hitting the sack. Everyone, CCB crew, everyone else, talk to you later. Have a good one.
Peace. Well, evidently now it's just back to me. Yeah, I said, that's what I said. It's like being a wildlife biologist and knowing actual real studies in that. Don't believe anything you read in the freaking Bass magazine. It's usually formulated from people that have they're not a wildlife biologist. They haven't done studies actually on it. It's just, I don't know, it's just stuff they've learned, stuff that they think is why things happen. But majority of the time, it's just like backwards. It's just a placebo effect. All right. The funk in CT. How many times do I have to tell you, bass sense of smell is not that acute. They do not smell baits. That's not their main way that they hunt. It's sight and lateral line movement. Fish don't raise their young. At least not we go. No, well, they don't raise their young. They guard them on the nest until they move off the nest, and then they don't give a shit. After that, they're fair game to eat. Once baby bass or baby bass move to the top, baby bluegill, crappie, they stay in the water column. But once baby bass move to the surface, and they're big enough to move the surface, those bass, fry guarders. No, they're not guarding them. They're waiting around to either eat them or eat something that's going to come up and eat them. Trust me, they do not recognize their babies, guys. I mean, they don't. It's so funny to me. There's like 20 nests in a 30-foot square area, and all of them have babies, and all the babies move off the nest, all the babies move up to the top. You think all of those males that were on that nest recognize their baby compared to another baby? No. Okay, back roads. Wait, what was that one? I gotta bring it up here. Did you hear it? You're just fucking with me, not a clue. I read that fish have some kind of folds in the water passing through where they sense flavors. That's fine. But channel catfish don't smell. It's taste. They have taste buds in their whiskers. They don't. I guess it's sort of the same as smell sensors, but it's not in their nose in catfish. It's in their whiskers. Do bass have whiskers? No. Live bait has nothing to do with it. It's actually the action, everything of live bait that draws the fish in. The more you learn how to manipulate an artificial bait to act more like a fish that's in distress than that, the more you will find yourself catching more bass. It's not the smell of them, it's not the taste of them, it's not the pheromones. It's manipulating an action that looks like a bass or a prey that's in distress. So what the heck am I catching that? No, it's not. I've seen this over and over. I even have lives where I could prove this to you. It's the movement. There's really, I have it on an old live. There was a live where I said people were using bluegill swim baits to catch bass. But the reality is they were using live bluegills. And live bluegill are all over. They're all over the place. And they would catch a bluegill, put it on a hook, put it on a line, and kind of hold it. And obviously, if it's on a line, like it's not acting normal. It's just not looking normal. It's swimming different. It's acting distressed. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a bass would just come up and freaking inhale the thing. I mean, obviously, the bluegill are there because all they have to do is throw out a worm, and every time they throw it out, they can catch a bluegill. But the bass aren't boiling, the bass aren't swirling, nothing. Then suddenly you hook this bluegill and you throw it out, so it's acting different and looking distressed. And out of nowhere, all these bass come and just freaking inhale the thing. No, I can catch way more fish on, well, it's situational, but probably 90% of the time you can catch more fish on a artificial than you can live bait. Well, no, even bed fishing, there's still a technique and everything to get them. They're not just going to hit it just because you throw a bait on it. It's all about the action, the way you move it, the way you present it, where you put it on the bed. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot to bed fishing. Trust me. Well, yeah, no, I've proven that at the pier. I go to the pier and everybody's using squid, which is a live bait. I mean, it's not live, but it's a real natural. And I'll catch a hell of a lot more rockfish on that little sandworm than they will on squid. And it's because I'm fishing it different. They're sitting it in the bottom. They're not moving it. They're waiting to fish come to them. I'm throwing it in. I'm being active. I'm moving it to the water column. I'm seeing if they're on the bottom, they're in the middle, or on the top. And I'm fishing something that looks like something that they eat 45% of the time, which is brittle star legs. So yeah, a lot of it is you just gotta know. Oh, Chex-Mix came in. Yeah, I said most no. I'm sorry, not a clue, but they don't smell. It has nothing to do with the pheromones, trust me. It's simply watching the way they're swimming and the way they're moving and their lateral line. Their sight and lateral line oriented. Smell does not really come into any sort of way that bass feed. Yeah, but even when they're on a bed though, you just a lot of them it depends on how locked down they are. If they're locked on a bed, yeah, pretty much anything you throw in there they'll hit. But if they're not really locked on and they're just kind of roaming around, bass are bass no matter where they are. Just because you bring a bass to California does not change its evolution. It's not suddenly a different bass when it gets to California compared to being in Arizona or in Texas or in Florida. It's an instinctual creature that's evolved over time and and reacts from instinctual things. A bass is a bass no matter where you catch it. You go to Japan, a bass is a bass. Evolution takes a long time. It's not suddenly just going to totally change because you take it to Japan. It's still going to act the same. It's going to hunt the same. It's the same thing. They don't change over like a year. It might take 50 years, 100 years. The bass we're catching today are the same bass we were fishing for when bass fishing became popular back in the 20s or 30s. They have not evolved that much in 100 years. They've been introduced to a lot of waters. Yeah, you're Googling again. I can tell that not a clue, but yeah, we already went over that. And with catfish, it's their whiskers that pick stuff up. They have noses. Catfish have noses, but it's not their nose that's picking up all that. It's their whiskers. It's the way they're designed. Put up half a pass. Yes, I know. But see, that's the falsehood is people take the catfish and the scent and the taste thing and they put that over into the bass when the bass is not a catfish. It doesn't have whiskers. That's not the way it works. Catfish are not they're not visual. They don't have a lateral line. That's not what they're looking for. They're very taste and scent oriented. Bass aren't. I don't think anything in the sunfish family nothing is smell oriented. Bluegill, any of bluegill, red ear, all that. It's lateral, it's movement and sight. Look at catfish. Do catfish have big eyes? No, most of them have little teeny beady eyes. No, wait, what? Nope, their scent is picked up by the water passing over the foils in their nostril. No, I think it's from their whiskers. I'm pretty sure it's from their whiskers. Not, they obviously have very acute smell, but it's their whiskers tasting the water. I mean, yeah, that's what I said. They're tasting and smelling with their whiskers. If it was just their nostrils, they wouldn't have whiskers. Why would they need whiskers? It was their noses that were smelling it. That would be like stupid. That would make absolutely no sense. Everything, whether you call it taste or smell, it's coming through their whiskers, not their like actual freaking nostrils that they have. Why would they have whiskers then? They wouldn't need whiskers if their nose was that acute. And well, yeah, I mean, if you look at their eyes, like catfish have little beady eyes. They don't really have huge big eyes, not as big as sunfish, because it's their taste and smell that they use to feed. Yeah, I know. I'm a wildlife biologist. I spent like years in college getting a degree. I understand what you mean, but that's what I said. Bass don't use scent or taste. I mean, look at the shit they eat. I say so. Do you think a rat tastes good? Do you think a blackbird tastes good? Do you think a baby duck tastes good? No. they, they don't give a rat's ass what something tastes like. If it looks like a predator and it's acting like a predator and it's moving like a predator, they're going to attack it. And once they get in their mouth, they're going to eat it. Yeah, and like everybody said on here, it's not a very highly advanced part of a bass's anatomy. They don't smell. Like I said, they probably don't really taste. They have a certain taste. Yeah, it can taste, but I don't think it really cares. I mean, I don't know. I've never licked a blackbird. I've never licked a rat. I've never licked a baby duckling. But I'm just assuming that they don't taste like coffee or anise or whatever scent people and bait companies like to put into their worms or their plastics. I just really don't think they taste that sweet and lovely. Well, yeah, but that's just it. But what I'm saying is their their main way to hunt and forage is sight and lateral line. Those are their two biggest ways that they hunt and track down prey. Scent and taste doesn't come into it. But if you look at the bass industry, they're trying to promote taste and smell, thinking that if you do the taste and the smell, you'll catch yourself more bass. No, it's where you present it, where you present it, where you put it, knowing how they hunt, how they ambush. I did that. I just put up that Biology Bites about it. It's snake oil. It's trying to sell you shit to give you a placebo, so you'll think you'll catch more bass if you do this. You could, if you, no. Well, yeah, that's just it. Well, obviously they have nostrils. I know they can smell. A big deal. LOL. Really? It caught me, really? It caught me like that? That's cool. Yeah, but that's just it. It's like the industry is selling you on something that's a least factor in the way that they hunt their prey. And that, to me, that makes no sense. It's a marketing tool. It's snake oil. It's elixirs. It's you'll catch a fish because our bait smells like coffee. And obviously, bass love coffee. There's coffee all over underneath them lakes. Oh, and there's them anise plants under there. And there's this other really good smell that's all over on the bottom of lakes. And so they'll come running from 30 feet away just to grab your bait because it's leaving a scent trail. And they're just going to hone in on that shit. No, I didn't. They smell and they have taste buds, but it's not a primary way that they hunt. I gotta do the one I did about big cats. If you think that, okay, well, I think I have Bonsai Bites on that. There were these guys who went out, they put themselves in a plexiglass thing, and they put up decoys, plastic decoys. And they had no scent, they had nothing, they didn't even have legs. I mean, they had legs, but they were stuck in the, and that pride of lions came up, they grabbed that thing. One of the females grabbed it by the back, the other one grabbed it by the neck. They took that thing down. They're biting in it. It had no taste in it, it had no smell. It was just foam. And they drug that thing off and they chewed it up and chewed into it and just left it there. I mean, you're thinking, okay, and that's why I always relate bass to prides of lions or big cats. You would think the second that the one grabbed it by the back and bit it in the rear and the other one grabbed it in the neck and no blood came or anything, they'd be like, all right, obviously this isn't real. No, they still drug it off and chewed the hell out of it and spit out all the pieces. It's like, what? If they're that smart and that intelligent, the first time they bit into it and no blood came out, there was no taste in that. But no, they were just looking at the profile, and it was a profile of something that they eat and something that they hunt. And they still took it, they still drug it, they still tore it apart. Anyway, it had no taste and no scent. No, it wasn't. It was, no. It had nothing to do with that. They were hunting. Why would they defend themselves against something they eat? Like, oh, here's a pig stuck in the ground, and here's a gazelle stuck in the ground. They're in our area. We better go defend ourselves against them. Why the hell would they defend themselves against something that they eat? That makes absolutely no sense. If they put a hyena or a cheetah or something like that, yeah, I would say it would be a defensive type thing. But no, they put prey down, stuff they would naturally eat. So it had nothing to do with defense at all. That's how people like construe things and don't understand predator-prey relationship. Yeah, no, I think I have it in the Ballsy Bites. I'll have to find it. I'm doing my Throwback Thursdays. I'm gonna have to go back and find it. Had it been real, they would have been able to smell it. So they attacked it because it was not real. Maybe that's why your channel is called Not a Clue Fishing, Captain, because that is definitely completely and totally wrong. Like, it had no smell, so they had to attack it. No, the reality is they should have walked up, looked at it, smelled it, and went, "Oh, that's fake. I'm leaving." But no, they attacked it like it was a prey that they would usually normally eat. You're not 100% correct. You're like 100% not correct. First off, tigers and lions and everything else are not domesticated animals. Dogs and cats that we have as pets are a domesticated animal. A lot of that has been bred out of them. They do not have that same acute instinct and everything else that's inbred to wild animals. If you're looking at pets and comparing them to wild cats or wild dogs, that's 100% false premise. 100% false. If you try to write an actual scientific journal about a study, something you would submit to be put into a scientific journal, and use that premise, they would laugh your ass out of the building like so quick it would be ridiculous. That has nothing to do with it. There's a reason we have dogs and cats and domesticated animals, because over evolution and over time, humans have bred it out of them. Your pet Fido is not the same wild dog that lives in the woods. Your pet Fido is not a coyote. It's not a wolf. Just like your pet cat is not a bobcat or a cougar or a lion or a cheetah or a leopard. It has similarities, but it's been bred out of them through domestication that us humans have done to it over time. It's not the same creature, and it does not instinctually act the same as its counterpart in the wild. All right, whatever. You're not understanding the concept, Captain. Okay. Okay, here's a. Well, here he breeds wild wolves. All right, I get it. And probably from birth, they're around humans, and they're around humans, and they understand humans, and yeah, it's an association type thing from birth. But okay, here, Captain. Here's a good video for you, Captain. You know your friend. Go there where he breeds and has wild wolves, and go film yourself throwing a ball to him. Then film yourself going out in the woods, finding a wild pack of wolves, and throw them a ball and see if they go fetch it and bring it back to you. That would be the best way for me to have you understand what I'm trying to tell you in my head. Because I don't think those wolves are going to react the same to wolves that were bred in captivity and have been around humans their whole life. Wait, what? Oh, that's it. Go to disagree sign. Humans were bred. No, I'm just saying domesticated animals. Even if it's a domesticated, non-domesticated animal, when it's around you and associated with you, it's going to act different than that same species in the wild. Baits to cages, but does he just lure him in, throwing a ball to him, or buying a stick to him? I mean, that makes sense. He's putting live meat and everything in a cage to trap him, but is he just getting him friendly by throwing him a ball? I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I like breeding myself. Balls into cages, really? That came out wrong. So he went out and he had a cage, and he encountered all right, those okay. If you can leave not a clue, leave a link for everybody. Leave a link right here. Leave a link showing this guy throwing a tennis ball into a cage to catch wild wolves. If you can show me that video, I will totally 100% believe you. But I don't really think that's the way he caught the wolves. It's Brit, not Brit. I mean, I think you're watching that movie Big Fish, where what's his name turns into a werewolf, and the guy ends up taming him because he just wants to play fetch. And so he throws a ball, and the werewolf goes and tracks down the ball and comes back to him and just wants to play catch. He's not a YouTuber. Yeah, well, figures. No video evidence, so I can tell you whatever I want about how I caught my wolves. Tomato, tomato. He has no video evidence, but he tells everybody, yeah, I take out tennis ball, I throw it out, the wolves go and grab it, they come back, drop it in front of me, I pick up the ball, throw it into the cage, they go in the cage, I just like hit the remote, and then the cage locks behind them. Then I take them home, then I breed them. All their puppies are like just like normal puppies. That's how I capture and breed wild wolves. All right, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Everything we have as a pet it's been bred out. I've known people that breed wild wolves too. Well, actually, I don't think you're actually. They have to breed. They breed half. I think they had to mate him with a German Shepherd or something like that. I don't think they were actually allowed to breed and sell actual wolf-to-wolf puppies. They had to be inseminated by a domestic dog. No, it's like, well, you guys, Well, does anybody remember who are the two, like, it's not Penn and Teller. Who are the two gay guys that do their act with their tigers? They're actual wild tigers and that. And then one of them got mauled on stage, and the thing totally attacked him. What's her name again? I forget. But who are the two guys? Who are the two gay guys? One of them has long blonde hair, and I remember they had the whole the whole Vegas act, and he eventually got mauled and like almost killed on stage from one of the tigers because people thought they were, well, because they're still a tiger. You can't tame them. All those instincts are still there. Siegfried and Roy. There we go. Siegfried and Roy. Remember those guys? Remember when it was here, Siegfried or Roy got attacked on stage? No, Siegfried and Roy. That was it. Yeah, thanks for fucking with me, but you got me to educate other people. But the other thing is, all these movies, all these anime movies where the animals talk and all that other stuff, that just like fucks with people's psyche as far as thinking about animals. Yeah, that just, I said the first thing I was ever taught when in one of my first biology classes was, in studying animals, you have to take all human thought out of them. Report to sleep. What you go to bed? Yeah, yeah. I learned that right away. I did study on a scrub jay, and I thought I was not putting human thought into my whole study. And when I got the paperback from my teacher, I've never seen so much red ink on a paper I got back. And everything was lined out and up above human thought, lined out, human thought, lined out, human thought, lined out, human thought. Yeah, well, I'll do the biology bites on that. Maybe I'll do that one this Thursday. I compare it to the fact that instinct compared to human thought. It has to do with like birds, insects, bass. Is a bass taught? Is a male bass taught how to make a nest? No, it's all instinctual. Is a spider taught how to make a web? No, it's all instinctual. Instinctual thought is more like a computer program. It's a program that's put within them when they're born, and they just know how to do it. There's no thought to it. It's just an instinctual program. You know, it's like their brain is a computer. Their brain's a computer. It's not. It doesn't have the processes our human brain has. That's how nature is a computer brain. Our brain's fuzzy logic. We know how to differentiate and discern situation where they don't. Yeah, their brain is basically a computer, and everything they think and every way they act is like a computer program. Yeah, it's yeah. That's what I said. Eh, Uh, the more intelligent the animal, the more it can understand things. But it's still it's still yeah. It's like a program that's put inside them. Why do you think humans are unpredictable? Yeah, I mean it's sort of like that. Our brains, as well as every other animal brains, are complicated like that because everything like that. Evolution did not create a biological computer. Yeah, but the brain is a computer. The brain's a computer. What we do and how we function, everything we do, the brain is the computer. And it actually works quicker than any computer we've ever created. We're trying. That's what artificial intelligence is everything about. But the reality is, we as humans cannot create something that's carbon based. Everything we create that's a computer, anything else is silicone based. Everything on Earth that's alive and function is carbon based. Uh, all right. Well, that's where we differ. I believe in evolution. You believe in God designed it. That's where we differ. That's what we don't talk about on this channel. No, my thoughts that way. No, it's evolution. But anyway, uh, we as humans cannot create. I guess I answered it before you did that one. No, but we cannot create something that's carbon based. Everything we create is silicone based. Computer chips, artificial intelligence, and that's all silicone based. Until we advance to the part that we can create something that's carbon based, then it's going to get pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah, no, but that's why I said it's carbon based versus silicone. And not, not fake boobs and butt implants and all that. It's just the fact that we cannot create that yet. Everything we've created that's intelligent, like computers and everything else, is silicone based. If anybody can figure out how to do that carbon based, that's when it's going to get scary. Tweet macroevolution. We created it. No, but that's the difference. That's what people don't understand. With but our computers are super fast. Our computers can process quicker than the brain, quicker than the human brain. Not really. And it can't do all the functions that a human brain can do. When you go into the robots and everything and the artificial intelligence stuff. I like butt implants. Yeah, there's just, it's just yeah, that's what I said. If we as humans learn how to create artificial intelligence that's carbon based, that's when the AI and all that futuristic is, where the robots take over and all that. That's where that's going to happen. So, yeah, they're not even close. Like, that's what I said. It's like, I mean, the best way to do that, Captain, the best way to prove that would be something like an instinctual reaction to, I don't know, a reaction to a boom or somebody throwing a ball at you or putting your hand in fire. The reaction time of a computer that's even in an AI robot and all that, its reaction time in that would be probably like 1,000 times slower than if a human went like that quick to like block a ball in that. They don't have anything. It's carbon based. It doesn't process that quick. You could throw a ball at it and it would be like 1/100th the speed to react. That's the difference. Or something else like before. Yeah, that's what I said. Is that people think computers are, but they can process this and two, but just think of a quick, instantaneous reaction to a ball being thrown at you, or putting your hand in a fire, or any sort of something that happens. The quickness of the human brain and our process to react to it, and the reaction time of anything they've created through a silicone-based AI form is like what 1,000th the speed. It does not process nowhere near as quick as our brain processes, and that's because we're working on card base and they're working on silicone base. We're nowhere near that yet. But that's what everybody thinks. You know, people watch the movies and see the robots and the movies and all that stuff, which is all CGI and that, and they think, oh, we have that technology. I'm like, no, we don't. We have computers that can create the illusion that we have that. But no, we don't have that. Yeah, emotion's not put into it. They're getting closer with that though. There is it's slower to respond, but I have some. There's one with Will Smith with one of the closest AI robots. It's this female, and the program and him just talking to her and the responses she gave was not typed in. It was through the software they had in her and her responses to It was a little scary. It was it was it was a little scary because nothing that she responded to him with and the way he responded to her was scripted. It was a program they had written, and the way they wrote it, and the way she came back, and the way she talked to him. And I mean, it was a little slow. I mean, she didn't respond like right away. It was a little bit slow in the response, but I'm telling you, it was a little creepy that it was just her reacting to the way he talked to her and the response he gave back. Yeah, yeah, but they're getting better at the computer creating its own reactions that aren't necessarily pre-programmed. The program and the way they're starting to program these things, it's allowing it to, not emotional wise, because emotion is still something that's within us as humans, but it reacts within its own. Hey, how you doing? No, 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 it's not. I'm telling you, man. Some of the stuff I've seen in this, Captain, it's pretty. As far as a silicone bay, it's pretty scary. They're learning to program things, and the program allows the computer to reprogram itself, and that's kind of where that's where it's becoming. Matchmaking night. No, there was a really. I mean, I don't know, look that one up, Captain. It's a Will Smith from Will Smith channel where he talks to. It was like a year or two ago or something like that. But it was one of the most advanced AIs they had at the time, and her and the way they programmed it. But I saw another one on it, and somebody created it was a program to play chess, for a computer to play chess. Yeah, yeah, that's basically it. It's nothing is programmed as far as her response to his response. It's just her sitting there, and Will Smith is being Will Smith and kind of hitting on her and talking to her. And the computer itself is coming up with the responses and talking back to him. And it's really, really interesting. Go to Will Smith's YouTube channel. And the thumbnail is like her here and him next to her. I don't remember the title on that. But I saw another one, and it was really interesting. It was a computer, and they were using this. I think they call it fuzzy logic, which is where the computer, the program is. It's programmed, but it's allowed to sort of learn off its own programming. Yeah, but this one was really funny because they created this program, a computer program with fuzzy logic, which is basically what AI is. It is a computer program that allows the computer itself to learn and advance its own programming. And they had one that was designed to play chess players. And it was the same way. It was the program itself, but the program, and it had sensors and all that, and it looked at their moves and everything. And it beat everybody. It beat like the best human chess player in the world. And then all of a sudden they found out that the program the program actually started playing itself in chess. So it was the program sort of said, all right, well, this is the best human you give me. Let's see if I can play him and play me, and start looking at moves as me playing him. And yeah, the computer actually started playing itself and learning from itself and reprogramming itself to dissect moves and everything in chess. Chess, not chess, but chess. So yeah, that was pretty scary. Yeah, that was just it. It was, and that's the whole scary part with AI and what we're doing with computers and this advancement that we can create a program that's it's a program, but the computer learns from the program, and the computer can write its own code and create its own thing within its already program. And yeah, that chess one was interesting, and that one with Will Smith. Yeah, it was. It's on the fringes right now, and it's just being developed, but they're getting closer to computers that are intelligent enough to write their own code and manipulate and advance on top of what they've already been programmed with. So that's pretty damn scary. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, when you write a program for something, yeah, exactly. No, but that's what I said. I forget what I saw it on or not on, but yeah. I mean, they didn't even know. I mean, they left the computer on and everything, and people that were monitoring it. And after they already had the computer or the robot, whatever, interface humans that played chess against it, they found out that it was suddenly in the background playing itself and analyzing moves. It was like they created a computer to be more intelligent than the best human chess player, and it beat all of them. But now all of a sudden the computer is playing itself because its competition wasn't good enough. That's when it becomes scary. Don't get me started. Yeah, but that's what I said. That's when I started seeing that stuff and that advancement. It started out as fuzzy logic, and now it's what they consider AI, and that's where it's kind of scary. Where suddenly a computer can override you with the command. It kind of goes back to like 2001: A Space Odyssey by Kubrick, when he's trying to control it, and the computer says, "I'm sorry, Dave, I can't do that." Like you suddenly the computer is controlling you. You're not controlling the computer. That's when it gets scary, and that's sort of where it's heading with all this AI stuff and fuzzy logic. It's out there. It's already out there, and who knows how far it's going to go. I mean, what Steven Kubrick did in 2001, and what 2001 Space Odyssey was what, like 1977 or something? That's sort of his prediction of the future. And the fact that the computer takes over. And now we're seeing stuff like that, sort of in reality. 40 years later. And who knows how far it's going to go. You made up your, okay. I'm not trying to take you away from anything with a boat, Tito. You can go wherever you want with that. I just try to say you'll be happier with something, but you can start out that way. Wow, this live's gone someplace. That's good though. Yeah. Tito, get the boat. I started out that way. He's new to fishing, just to get out in the water. It's fine for him. Yeah, this is a fun live, guys. It's a fun panel. We had Big Daddy O in here. New character we met from Aussie. Pretty impressive though. He was pretty good at being that character. But I'm probably gonna be shutting this one down, guys. I'm just near 3 hours. Exactly. No, that's fine. That'll get you out there. That'll get you in the water. That'll help you learn. I don't know. I just always preach getting out in the boat and going out. It's not necessarily going to make you catch more fish, but it's an advancement. It's getting you away from shore. It's getting out of the boat. It'll help you learn, help you explore new places. Yeah. Yeah, I know you just want to get out there. You want to be offshore. You want to like try something different. I was trying to steer you for something that you would like. I don't know. That's just me though. It's you. It's your choice. If it's a good price, go for it. Because it's, yeah, and that was like mine. Mine was like 3 feet wide. The one I used to use to pin on all the time, it was just like, it was unstable. It was a step up from a kayak. He's not guaranteed. All right, whatever. Thanks. Thanks, not a clue. Just take away all the advice I've been giving. Just because you have a boat, you're going to catch 1,000 times more fish. It's a guarantee. No, it just allows you to go out there and explore new places. And through years, you'll probably advance. It's probably not going to be 100% difference right away, but it allows you to explore new places, explore new waters, and yeah, it's definitely advancement. But on that note, guys, yeah. I'm gonna shut this one down. I need to get back to my 40 question editing. More, more places, new places, more fish, easy math. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. I know. That's why I try to tell people: just because you get a boat, you're out there in a boat, doesn't mean you're going to catch more fish. It gives you the ability to catch more fish, but you still have to learn at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but like I said, with me, my history of having a bass boat and knowing how to position, how to make it efficient as a boat to fish from, and being with people that have a way better boat than me, but they don't get on tower, they don't position, we drift, you can't cast. Um, I'd rather fish on shore than fish with someone with a boat because they just don't know how to utilize what they have. Yeah, it's I don't know. That's like people always told me, you need to get a kayak, man. You need to get out there. You get out there in a kayak and that boat, you're gonna catch 100 times more fish, man. It's just simple math. Okay. Gary knows how to fish. He's good to go. Yeah. All right. All right. I said I want to shut this one down. Um, but tomorrow night, I think I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna try to pick the winner for the big 3K giveaway. Since I'm already above, I was gonna do it as a video, but I might as well just do it during my Tuesday night hangout. That's my longest live. So I gotta figure out what the hell ever program I use for. I figure it out. Yeah. Yes. It's a matter of having it and then figuring it out. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow night I think I'm gonna do the winner of 3K. I just gotta figure out which program I use because I had one that was a random comment generator, and then I used it like twice, and next time I tried to use it, it said you need to upgrade and pay this much money to use this program again. So Wheel of Names works good. No, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it live. I'm gonna be live, and I can't be live and have another program night captain. So I have to actually use it and pick somebody. I use the wheel of it to pick them before you're live, but I have one of these like video one random. I don't know. I have it written somewhere, but yeah, that's what the other one said to me, Captain. They said free and easy, and I think it was like the third time I used them. It went, oh, you need to upgrade to be able to use this program. So I know they've advanced since the last time I've done it, but I'll figure it out. I'll find a winner somehow, even if I have to like put all the comments on screen and throw a dart at them. But I'll find one. I'll probably announce it tomorrow. So I hope you guys tune in tomorrow night for Tuesday night hangouts, and we will figure out who wins this 3K giveaway. So yeah, there it is. Now I gotta figure this out. I'm used to doing the bam and going there. Now I gotta do the bam and go here. So all right, let me see if this works. All right, guys, see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Tuesday night hangouts. Big 3K winner announcement. Wait, what? Record the wheel when you do it with your get up and show it in the live. Could host you on a panel for a few. No. Mine is pulling the name from a hat. That's the way I've always done my giveaways. Used to put all names in there and that. But yeah, no, I'm an old school. I have the hat. I know the winner. And I go in and pull up a name. It's just kind of my shtick. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it normal. I'm gonna do it the way I've always done it. It's my stick. It's old school. Yeah, I pulled out a hat. Maybe I'll this hat. I put the hat and I have the name in there and I pulled it out. That's just kind of my old school. Yeah, I'm simple. But all right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.